Hello everyone, and welcome to JTC's Career Channel, your trusted space for support, guidance, and practical tools to help you navigate your job search and build a career you're proud of. JTC Linked specializes in recruitment, staffing, and career development, not only here in Sweden, but also in the US and in Spain. I'm your host, Nelly Anderson. With over 20 years of experience in recruitment, job coaching, and career training, I'm passionate about helping individuals like you taking meaningful steps toward achieving their professional goals and landing their dream jobs. This video marks the second installment in our series, Turning Your Career Break into a Comeback. Today, we will focus on how to include your career break in your resume. If you have taken time away from work, whether a few months or several years, you are not alone and you are not at a disadvantage. Over the past 16 years, I have worked with hundreds of job seekers at different stages of their careers. And right now, more than ever, I am seeing people return to the workforce after career breaks. Many are parents whose plans were disrupted by the pandemic. Others are newcomers to a new country, getting their families settled before jumping back into their careers. But even when the break is planned and intentional, many job seekers worry about how these gaps will be viewed. They fear being seen as less competitive, and they are right to notice that resume gaps have historically carried stigma. In the past, some people felt pressure to hide them entirely. Here's the good news. Today, employers are more open to career breaks than ever before. In fact, many organizations have formal returnship or re-entry programs, specially designed for people getting back into the workforce. And that means you don't need to hide your break. You can own it. Let's be real. Few people go from graduation to retirement without a pause. Life happens. People take breaks for countless good reasons. Caring for children or family, moving to a new country, prioritizing health and well-being, going back to school, exploring a new career path, traveling or volunteering, or simply needing time to reset. All of these can be valuable life and career experiences, and many job seekers are now being encouraged to talk about them because those breaks often come with new skills, insights, and personal growth. In many cases, yes, if your break was recent and lasted more than a month, add it to your resume in the experience section. Why? Because if you don't explain the gap, employers will make their own assumptions. Here's what to include. First, a clear title like career break or professional development. Second, the time period, just like a job. Third, a few bullet points about what you did, whether it was caregiving, studying, volunteering, or simply upskilling. This shows employers that you have stayed engaged and proactive. Most of the time, your resume summary should focus on your skills and the value you bring. But if you are not sending a cover letter and want to acknowledge your break, a short, confident sentence can help. I typically don't recommend mentioning a career break in your resume summary because there's already precious little space there. But suppose an employer doesn't allow candidates to send a cover letter. In that case, I would suggest adding a sentence to the end of the summary section, acknowledging you took time off, sharing the reason briefly, and expressing your eagerness to return to work. A career break isn't a career end. It's part of your story, and you get to tell it your way. When done right, including your break on your resume helps you to show authenticity, to take control of your narrative, to highlight valuable experiences, and to position yourself confidently in today's job market. You have grown, you have learned, and you are ready to contribute. Employers are looking for that. And remember, you are not starting over, you are starting stronger. Subscribe to the JTC Career Channel and join us for the third and last installment on this chapter. We will discuss 8 FAQs about your transition from a career break to coming back to the workforce.